I'm in Japan right now, and I just ordered room service. And the girl who brought it to my room opens the door, and she's like, "Where's the kid?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "You ordered off the kids menu." I was like, "And?" All the food in Japan, they design it in such a way that like it's like kids would love it. So is it really that bad if I order some chicken nuggets and like a pizza, like a kid's pizza and French fries? Let me enjoy my kids' meal in peace.
That's TikTok user Vanessa Von Schwartz, faced with extreme judgment after she was caught by hotel staff ordering room service off the children's menu. Which poses the question, is it wrong to order off the kids' menu as an adult? According to one survey, 3/4 of Americans believe adults should be allowed to order from the kids' menu. 77% said so. Although most think age shouldn't stop you from enjoying a kids' meal, only 1 in 5 have had the bravery to order off the kids' menu, 21%. A third of Americans who have tried to order off of the kids' menu have felt embarrassed at the moment, and a similar percentage have been denied, 34%. It's worth mentioning that some people choose to order from the kids' menu because there aren't suitable and simple options on the adult menu, not necessarily because they're on a budget. Sometimes you just want a grilled cheese sandwich or some chicken tenders and don't want all that fancy adult eating. But money, of course, also is a huge part when you consider how much a kids' meal costs compared to a regular meal. Let's take a look, for example, at America's favorite Italian restaurant where they treat you like family, apparently. Olive Garden. First, a normal adult portion of chicken Alfredo will run you $21. Look at that bowl right there. It looks tasty if you're an Alfredo kind of guy. This also comes with super salad and 2 breadsticks. Then there's the children's menu, which notes it's for children under 12, but if you order delivery takeout, who's gonna know? You get that pasta, smaller portion, but still pretty decent, maybe all you need, with broccoli. You also can add a topping. Grilled chicken, just an extra $2.29. A free side, broccoli, grapes, kind of random, French fries, or spaghetti with tomato sauce. You can get spaghetti as a side for free and a free beverage. You can also add a $6 take-home entree of pasta. So for just $15.98 before tax, you can get 3 servings of pasta and a drink for less than the adult serving. Prices aside, some diners just want smaller portions and it can help make meal planning easy. So why don't restaurants just openly let everybody order from the kids' menu? According to the Daily Meal, kids' meals are a promotional method to appeal to families. Most restaurants have age limits on children's menus for financial reasons. Children's menus are often viewed as a promotional tactic, as parents are more likely to visit an establishment that offers something for their little ones to eat because kids' meals are typically less expensive. Restaurants want to deter adults from ordering them for themselves and paying less than they would for an entree. A restaurant could lose out on the money a diner might have spent ordering a more expensive adult-sized entree. But for some diners, the decision isn't between an adult or a kid's meal, it's between a takeout kids dinner at a restaurant or a fast food order. Do restaurants actually care about it? Well, a kids menu connoisseur, TikToker Ashley Garrett, shares her take.
Every time I'm ordering ahead and I'm paying online. So once I've paid, that's it. No one wants to refund you. In some cases, they may not have the capabilities to refund you. Secondly, in a lot of cases, people who packed up that order may not be the same people handing you your order, bringing it out to the car. So they may not even be looking at what's in the order. They don't care. And most importantly, number 3, they would have to be able to prove that you're not bringing it to someone else. And if I'm not eating in the restaurant, I could be taking it to anyone. Of course, I could be taking it home to someone that's younger than 12. Of course. How are you going to prove that it's an adult eating it and not a child if we're not eating in your establishment? So it would be impossible to refuse me after ordering ahead and paying online.
You make some decent points, even though in human history, I think no one's ever gone to pick up an order of food and gotten food for everybody but themselves. Other than that, decent arguments. What do you guys think? This is a tough issue.
Yeah, I love the kids menu. First of all, it's the only place with pasta with butter, and I enjoy that. I'm a simple man of simple needs, okay? And the Olive Garden trick makes a lot of sense because you get the unlimited bread and the unlimited salad. You order the kids thing, I mean, you're having a feast for like $6. And that's why a lot of the restaurants don't want you to do it, right? They're not suckers either. Now, on the other hand, I don't see a law against it. I mean, if they stop you, they stop you. But a lot of places don't even say like you're not allowed. So have I done this drug before? Oh yeah, okay. So now look, I got kids now, so it's much easier. So with the under the, hey, I got kids at the table and then I'll eat the kids' food. So what? Okay, and then they'll go hungry. I'm kidding. They also get food. They also get food. Okay, but I used to do it before I had kids. You know why? Because I was poor. So if they were going to stop me, they'd stop me. But if not, I'm going to do it because I don't need all that food. That's the most important part of this story, guys. If you ask me, like the portions in America are gigantic. They can feed a small village. It usually takes me 3 meals to get through something that I ordered in a restaurant. I'll have it like a third, I'll take it home, I'll have it for breakfast, I'll have it for lunch. Like Jesus, like so I think the kids menu size is perfect and I would much prefer that. And some restaurants now do offer smaller portions and I love that. And it's not that much less expensive, so they're winning too, but at least I get to pay $5 less and I don't need all that extra stuff. If you try to eat all that, man, you're gonna look like me. And so be careful.
Oh, you look great, brother. So no need to say that.
Right,
but
sure.
I've known you for probably almost 10 plus years, and I don't feel like you look any different. You know.
Well, that's because I haven't lost any weight. But thank you. But go ahead.
But no, I mean, first of all, this story is perfect.
Andrew suffers from facial blindness. Other than that,
I mean, this story is straight out of my favorite show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, my favorite TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Where every single time Larry is at a dining table or there's some sort of chaos that occurs around the menu or ordering on the menu. So just with that reference, everyone check that out so you can have good comic relief. But you're right. I mean, I think it's telling that when you introduce the story, it showed that most people are actually enticed by the kids menu because we don't necessarily always want to eat a ton and we want to save some money, but don't order from it because of the stigma, and also that the comparisons that were being set up between the meals we get here in the US, which are far too large relative to Japan, where the food is very, very, there's much less in quantity of food. So I think it's just all those different things are occurring here. I mean, I think maybe there should be a menu that's not called kids menu, but a menu where you can save some money and eat less. I think it seems fine.
Yeah, that's what I advocate for. But let me play devil's advocate for a second, because the restaurants that don't like this could be like, well, look, I have a senior citizen menu and it's less money on the senior citizen menu and you gotta be above 65, that's how it works, right? And in the other case, you gotta be under 12. So sorry, weirdo 54-year-old, right? That you don't get it, okay? So that's how it works. And I guess that's fair too, like they get to set the prices and they get to set age restrictions. Yeah. So that's why I feel like, I'm not hating on the restaurants, like it's not their fault, I get it, they're doing their thing. But I guess I would leave it at, from my point of view, try to let them, if you're into it, and especially if you're not doing great economically, as I was for a lot of my life, try it, and if they're okay with it, then great, everybody's a winner. And if they're not, then okay, then save the rest for home.
yeah, I think it's nice when restaurants have like a budget conscious part of the menu with a few simple dishes, like how McDonald's has the dollar menu and you can get things for cheaper, or you can get the full-fledged items for more. Then you don't have to pretend you're a child, pitch up your voice, or hobble in there in a cane and pretend like you're an elderly lady, Mrs. Doubtfire style. I think it's nice, but I do understand the financial reasons for the restaurant to not offer that to everybody. I mean, you can get away with it sometimes, but if everybody was going in there and ordering kids meals that they're using just to lure in parents, they're gonna be bankrupt pretty quick. Yeah, they don't have the biggest margins in food to begin with.
Something like a Weight Watchers menu, and also knowing many restaurants make more money off their alcohol cuts as well, so maybe there are just ways restaurants can work with the epidemic we have around unhealthy eating and obesity and these challenges that a lot of us face in the country.
To curb my drinking always and make sure I don't overdrink, I always order my alcohol from the kids menu.
If you enjoyed this video, that's because of our members. They make us independent, they make us strong, and they make us honest. Become a member today by hitting the join button below.